last year when it was about like the Lucian in the mid lane, the Akali, these pop-off style mid lanes, and that was the series where Larson sort of stepped up against Caps. Had struggled so often against him.
To this week, we've seen a game on blue, we've seen a game on red. The karma has been locked in, and I'm gonna say it, I'll be the first, I won't be the last. Please don't be on Reckless.
And oh my god, oh my word,
whoa! Very. I am gonna have to double check this, but I don't think Caps has ever played Nocturne. It could go mid. This is the first ever Jinx.
I'm struggling here, Endo.
I mean, I love this final lock-in for G2. I mean,
so good.
Because like you have everything, right? You have globals in your jungler and your mid lane. And I was just about to say the strength of what Rogue can do with Lucian Italy is you push mid, you run into the side lanes. And
can he do it again?
Death
Sentence goes wide. Trimby with the flame was not underneath the turret. I think they're in LEC games. He's third most. Reckless 452. This is a player that's looking to step up. Odo will get jumped on. Hansama will get some support here from Inspired. Good damage.
Presence and the ability to attack side lanes. I kind of prefer G2's late game.
Yeah, I would say it's not as clear-cut. Inspired lands a good spear.
He does indeed. Not allowed to answer the question. Wonder once again.
To get back to that idea, though, I would say that the way fights play out, G2 have so many good options in these spread out fights as mid lane can
step forward.
Yeah, both junglers just a few minions from taking to level 6, so Jankos could just sit in a bush or go for the play right now.
Rocket grab into the punch. Teleport starts to be channeled. The Death Sentence is going to be spell shielded. As is available to him, but what support can come? Larson's making his way down. There's no call available. Fantastic Lantern coming out from Trimby. Ignite is on cooldown, and ultimately, Reckless just walks away. Had that culling been up, you can see how much respect is being paid to the rocket grab from Mickey's Reckless.
Well, there it is.
He's a brick player. Hansama is flashless, but Inspired is in range. The flash.
Here we go.
Flame Choppers buy some time. There's the Destiny Engage. First kill for G2 on the board.
And this goes back 4 minutes ago when Larson used his TP to get into bot lane.
Look at his KDA's damage per minute, his CS difference. It is significantly different to every other mid laner. This Lucian was first picked.
The draft phase were like, Rogue, they need to use this mid jungle to completely unlock the map. Well, now G2 go bot lane once again.
Goodbye, Hansama. Trimby's going to be able to flash away from the curtain call. The box comes out. One more gold card. The Death Sentence will not be enough. And Caps will be able to get the help of Reckless for the double. Odo is now being bullied by Wonder, but who's bullying whom? Wonder will have a Mantrid ability in just a moment. My words got tongue-tied. The Soul Flare doesn't hit the target, but now Inspired. Can he land the Javelin Toss? 2 quick kills in the bottom lane for G2. Rogue looking for a counter up top. That's the Empower W. This will slow down any impending chores as well as bites, and one last auto. Javelin Toss needs to find its target. Wonder escapes with his life.
In the top side, and it looks like G2's looking to attack it again.
Oh no!
This feels so bad. Not going to be able to land it this time round. The Lantern
This type of map movement, though, what you'd expect from an elite team in Europe. Here, this is just Mickey popping over a wall. Hansama and Trimby feel safe, but they really shouldn't. Caps had already left mid lane, was already looking for this on the bottom side, and then just picture perfect from them. Reckless holding on to his final shot. And this Caps gets the gold card to secure it. Exactly.
It's just
G2 can just bully with their bodies. They can run around here, grouped up.
Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Okay.
The pounce into the primal swipe, and now all of a sudden gold card into the rocket grab. Send him flying as Inspired will get taken out by Mickey.
Gank non-stop all the time, and I think the Rogue haven't been able to do that in this early game. They're looking to get something back on Reckless.
Well, Destiny as well as Paranoia. Caps will eat most of the culling before the gold card stops it. Dash away to safety. It's in fact Jankos that goes down first. Can Rogue continue this chase? Blast Cone used to get Wonder to safety, and Odo stopped where he stands. Can't find himself a stun just yet. Inspired turning his attention to Mickey. If a rocket grab catches a Rogue member, they will be able to get one back for G2.
Yeah, looks like Rogue should be able to back it up, or do they even want to? Trimby gets hooked!
They managed to find the catch. The static field comes out by some time. Trimby stays alive so long. Finally, the wild card take him down. Mickey's now caught inside the pit. That's a kill for Unsummer. He gets himself excited. The dash forward from Inspired. He doesn't have the support just yet. Will be able to get healed. Pounce, swipe, rockets fired from downtown. It's Rogue that are winning this fight.
It's Inspired calling to keep going into the enemy jungle. He saw a blue buff, he wanted it, and once G2 said...
So the criticism has to go on to Jankos here, because Nocturne can't do this until the Sterak's comes through. You need that extra bit of survivability to dive into the backline without full support, and this is one of the risks that you have. So watch it. I think that the engage onto the Illusion is not a bad one. He sees he has the damage, but the moment he's dived into 4 people, he's still a squishy Nocturne, only 1 item. And with him gone, you can see how actually the access that that Rogue have onto the backline, no, they don't have the strongest engage, but they have a lot of poke tools, they have a lot of pick potential, and then it's just this dance back and forth between the two teams looking for that pick, and it ends up just one into another, which Rogue is able to snowball off the back.
I mean, it looks like it was going to be rough after that initial hook went down, because of course Odoamne was traded out as well, so here it's a 3 versus 3, but Inspired times this Zhonya's, and then coming out of it has his own stopwatch to buy the space. Rekkles can't sit around.
Trymbi stepping forward, Mickey waiting in the wings. It's Dragon number 3, it'll be the second for either team. Paranoia buys some time, Caps gets caught by the hook by the flay, he's down! Inspired gets himself the next kill. The rockets from Hansama push G2 backwards.
Great hook from Trymbi landing on the...
Rogue had money, they had firepower, but we hadn't seen them in that 5 versus 5 team fight. Here, when G2 are coming in with all 5 players, when they're not able to use the range of their comp, the globals, the mobility of their composition, they fall prey. Trymbi sitting in the bush the entire time, lands a hook, knowing Caps wanted that gold card. And
throughout the course of these 20 minutes has been defined by a rocket grab or a death sentence or a lantern.
Let's see if he can find another one. He is looking right now. The fog of war is scary. Okay, they read it.
Oh, man.
I love it.
No! Lawson misses the culling, but the super mega death rocket finishes it off. 1 kill apiece for the AD carries as the curtains are called. A sidestep backwards from a javelin toss on the front foot. They are pressuring G2, and just an interesting turn of events here playing with vision.
Yeah, I like how Rogue is controlling their side waves. Notice that they get top pushed in, they get mid pushed in. They're aware that Mickey is trying to make this play happen again. The spear comes through and Larsson's like, I see a quick opportunity for a pick here. But then, I don't think he was expecting the slow on that Jin flower. I forget which press.
Ender, have you ever heard of like whack-a-mole? Where you just have to wait and land a shot. That's what this game is going to be defined by. One skill shot. Once you whack that mole, that's when you win the fight. But look, once they're not landing, nothing to follow up. Rocket grab from Mickey. Does not want Odo.
Item and scraps. Caps has 3 items, but not that much damage on a Twisted Fate.
All right, gonna jump onto Odoamne, who slices. He dices. Curtain is called. Shot number 1, shot number 2. Gold card lands. Wild cards 2. Shot number 4. Literally every single thing in the G2 arsenal.
That's been started. They're actually starting this one off.
Oh, can they finish it off? Jankos, by the way, does have stairs completed. Blast Cone used. Very good heads-up play from Inspire.
Do they have any wards?
Flash and Smite is available to Jankos. Rocket Grab could be influential for Mickey. Teleports making its way to the top lane. Mickey's going to make his step forward. Flame Chompers dodged away from. Zap won't find its target in the Baron. Lucian and a Jinx. If Rogue peel for the mid lane, they can burn that down. Zap catches a target. The Rockets as well. Caps forced to flash for his life. Rocket Grab is just about available. Gold card will tag Odo's Crocodile, and Rogue have pushed G2 backwards. It's Rogue inside the pits.
Waiting out there, an External could be huge here. The front line is much weakened for Rogue. Trymbi goes in.
That's the flash death sentence. Will not find its target just yet, but the curtain call is pulled and Rekkles stays safely on the back line. Dominus has timed out. The Infernal's down.
Who's going to win the smite?
G2 inside. It's a flip.
Oh, Rekkles!
Rekkles! That steals away the dragon, but at what cost? Mickey's already down. Get excited for Hansama. He managed to fire those fish bones rockets all the way into G2's backline. Gold card will slow him down, and Rekkles still escapes with his life. Larssen and Inspired trying to kill the retreating members of G2. It's a double kill from the Cougar form. Inspired. Jankos runs for his life. Teleport coming in. Larssen going all the way forward. Dashes, kills Jankos where he stands. And Rogue are now tapping on the inhibitor base.
Just a beautiful team fight there for Rogue. G2 threw everything into the pit to try and steal that away. Rekkles was able to get it in the end, but it is Rogue in the fight, and it is Inspired Nidalee diving in over and over again to take Rogue for a win. Is
that the timer? It's only Rekkles and Mickey alive. 20 seconds on the clock, facing down 4 members. Odo can teleport in to make it a 5v2. There's going to be enough of a delay to slow things down. The first Nexus turret will fall. So does Mickey after popping the ultimate. The Nexus turret number 2 will fall as well. And Rogue, for the 3rd time in their franchise's history, will take down G2.
I have to eat my words. Like, I was a big fan of the G2 draft when I saw it initially, but come game time, they couldn't snowball effectively enough through bot sides. And then once this comp got slightly ahead, you could see how difficult it was for G2 to actually find these picks.